Hey guys, coolcat here and welcome back to the brand new episode of the Lifestyle series. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the top 5 life hacks ever. This is a personal list of mine, but hopefully you enjoy some of the life hacks that I'll share with you in this episode. Before we get started though, if you're new around here, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more lifestyles and life hack content just like this. Let's do this. The first life hack that I've got ready for you is one that many of you will probably already know, but one which I've found helpful in the past and one which you might find helpful in the future. So the first is to put 2 bowls in the microwave by putting one on top of a mug. This is quite a well-known one, but actually not many people know it, but a lot of people do know it at the same time. But actually it's quite simple to do. If you really want to microwave something at the same time, want to maybe save time before going to work, you're rushing, you're trying to get ready for school, you're going out somewhere or whatever, if you put one bowl in the microwave to either the left or the right hand side, to the other side of it, you put a mug upside down, and then you put the other bowl with the contents on top of that, shut the door, beep it up, and you're done. Actually quite a simple but effective life hack, and one that comes in at, well, this is no particular order, life hacks, but the first one on the list at least. The second one is actually one which I kind of struggle with as well. When you're kind of like lighting candles, striking a match and everything, and then by the time you actually get the match struck and everything, and you're like halfway through getting it to what you're trying to light, and then you just burn your fingers and you have to slam it out, that is so annoying. But the second, the better way to do that, or the more efficient way of doing that, is if you get a stick of spaghetti, like the long, thin, like poles of spaghetti before it's either broken up or anything, it's like the brittle shard of spaghetti, light the end of that with the match, and then you put that either onto the candle or the fire or whatever you're trying to light. Stop you burning your fingers. The third one will prove helpful more in America or hot places or somewhere that's less humid. Is actually, if you want a sprinkler but you don't want to actually go out and buy a sprinkler or anything like that, you actually can just make a sprinkler out of a watering bottle, like a water bottle. It's so simple to do. I actually was really surprised when I actually found this. You puncture holes in the side of the bottle all the way along the bottle with either a pen or pencil or whatever, and then you attach the hose on the inside on the neck of the bottle. You strap it up with either tape or you just secure it with something, and then you just put it in the middle of the grass, and then it just spurts out all over the place. And then the remaining water that's in there after you turn the hose off, you just water the plants with anyway. So very effective and a very useful way to water your garden. Another thing you can do is if you want to make a watering can, or you want to have a watering can but you don't want to actually bother to go out and buy one, you can make an improvised one by bursting holes in the top of the cap of a bottle and cutting a hole in the bottom of the bottle, and then you can put a hose directly into it, and then you can sprinkle it around so that you don't actually have a direct jet on something if you want to water something more delicate. Or you can just fill up the bottle, put the cap on, burst holes on top of the cap, and then you can water like that. A lot of you will already know that from like bottle flip challenges where people burst holes in the cap and then prank people with it. But yeah, pretty effective and fun thing to do, because actually you can get your friends with it, like chuck a bottle. Fun thing to do. But yeah, very effective way to make an improvised watering can. Fourthly, one thing which would also be effective in more of a hot country or anywhere possibly in South America or Mexico or some other places as well, probably Africa is another one. But if you have problems with mosquitoes, which a lot of people do, one effective way of getting rid of mosquitoes, especially when you're sleeping or in bed or whatever, is by actually hanging tea bags, cinnamon tea bags, either above or next to you, or just hang them somewhere around, and the mosquitoes will actually stay away from you. Now this one I was also surprised about. It's less of a life hack as it is more of a remedy, but also very good life hack to stop yourself getting bitten and look like you have like the main cause of trypophobia when you get bitten by so many mosquitoes at once. But yeah, very effective thing to do, especially if you live in a hot, mosquito-infested country. The fifth one is a particularly effective one for me, which actually I put on this list mainly because it was so annoying for me in the past. Now, this is going back about 3 years. When I had my Xbox, and I'm definitely not biased, I'm totally not swayed definitely towards PlayStation now, just saying, I it was so frustrating. I had so many wires next to my desk. I don't have like a mad setup or anything. I'm quite mobile with my setup, but I had like to try and charge my phone, tried to plug in my PlayStation, computer, everything at once, and I wanted an extension lead. Fair enough. So I get my extension lead round, and I think, I want to charge my phone at my desk, but then I've got to get another extension lead. I get the other extension lead round, and then it's just all the spare wires dangling around, and it was so frustrating, and I kept tripping over it. So I decided, why don't I just like strap it somewhere? So really simple thing to do. You wind the wire round and round and round the leg of either table, desk, or chair or whatever, and then you probably not a chair because that's a bad idea. But you wrap it around the leg of the table or desk, and then you tie it round either with some string or some rope or even like tape, like duct tape or regular sellotape. And actually, it was a quite effective way to get my extension lead round me without having to trip over everything first. But that's more for a practical setup. If you have a setup at the desk, either in your office at work or at home by your computer, and just strap up some wires next to your desk, either to charge your phone or your iPad or whatever you have you want to charge up, then you can actually attach that to your desk so you won't have to trip over all the wires in the process. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hopefully you found some of the information in this very helpful to you. These top 5 life hacks were purely picked by me because I found them either interesting or very effective for me. So if some of you don't find them effective, then that's fine. But personally, they work for me. Although I don't really have a mosquito problem, that was just a remedy one that I found quite interesting. Pinterest. So hopefully you did enjoy the episode, and if you did, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more like lifestyle and life hack content just like this. Also, multiple other different series uploading on the channel currently or have uploaded in the past, so definitely go back and check those and stay around in the future to check out the new ones coming out. If you did enjoy the video as well, drop a like down below, leave any comments, questions and suggestions in the comment section down below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at coolcat_vlogs. And for now though, my name's been Coolcat, and goodbye.